Welcome back to the channel. We're doing American Truck Simulator. We're doing used packaging from Abilene to Dallas. And that's 150 miles, and then we'll try to get something from Dallas to somewhere else. Apparently Abilene really didn't have much in way of...
Okay. Go.
62 miles we got to drive to pick that up. So it's even more added...
Turn right.
Alright, we're good to go. Yeah, we had to fast forward time because last episode we were at 9 o'clock when we dropped off. Whatever it was we dropped off, I don't recall. But, we're going back to Dallas. We've already been to Dallas, so it kind of, it's a bummer, but the other one was like Laredo or something, all the way down southern part of the state, which is nice, but I wanted to get a couple of runs in, not just one. If I did one at 400 miles, it'd be like, really? You know, this way we have an option.
Turn left.
And the option is we can do more than that one run.
Turn left.
This highway system takes a little bit to get used to. This truck is a lot more drifty without a load on it. But we'll be remedying that very soon. Yeah, we're going to crank out a lot of these. I'm really enjoying Texas. I think it's a great DLC. I'm hoping that we'll have another state announced very shortly. You know, the next one they're working on. Alright, gotta go
Keep right.
bug over to the right lane here.
Exit right. Keep left, then continue straight. Go straight.
Yeah, I went in the wrong lane. Didn't know. My first time driving
Keep right.
in this area. Yeah, I had a Grand Theft Auto
Get ready to
online stream that just died on me in the middle of it. The stream itself didn't die on me. OBS is the culprit. At least I can still do game recording. It still seems to do that all right.
keep left, then turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, I think you get the best loads when you're in the bigger cities, and that's kind of the reason why we're doing this one to Dallas, because I think we might have a better shot at it.
Then turn right.
We could have actually gone in that other right and made that turn there, but oh well. Jesus. I'm all over the fucking place.
Turn right, and then turn left. Turn left. This is where it ends.
Yeah, it almost ended. Almost wrecked everything. Don't quite understand that whole thing, but whatever. It is what it is. Oh, it's one of these odd angled ones. I hate these ones. We're just going to go down here and do a UE. It's a little more simple. That doofus loser there. And then we'll come up to it. The other way I did it was not weird at all. It was totally fucking weird, actually. Alright, let's put her in reverse.
Ready to roll.
So 152 we're going. Should take a couple hours. In the game it is. Real life. 10-15 minutes.
Turn left.
Yeah, this was the other road I was talking about. But apparently this is the way you get out anyway, so.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, it's definitely handled a lot better since we got a trailer on it.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
There we go.
Get ready to turn left.
Now we're on the interstate, we can actually talk a little bit.
Turn left.
That red car did not want to let us in, but we were not backing down. So this will be 6 of 15 when we complete this one. Yeah, we got that viewpoint down there. We'll have to find a way to get there and check that out. But seems like we're always doing deliveries right now, so which is pretty much the case. Oh, let's hit the cruise here. Jeez. Boy, when you hit that rumble strip, everybody tells you. The steering wheel, the noise. Yeah, we're knocking those miles down quick. Get Dallas, Fort Worth area, and then we'll be good as golden. All right. Yeah, we'll do probably no more than 2 deliveries in this one, and that'll make us 7 in total. Hopefully we'll find something. There's not always a guarantee, as I don't really want to do anything over 400 or 500 miles. It's just, I'd rather stick to the low end, 200 and below if I'm able to. Makes it easier. We can pack in 2 deliveries in one episode and not have it be too long.
Keep left.
Yeah, we're under 50 miles. Won't be long. A couple more minutes and we'll be there. I guess my estimation was totally off on that. I said 10, 15 minutes, and Christ, it was half of that. But then again, it's all highway. Makes a huge difference. Yeah, if you're doing all this in in the city,
Keep left.
it's a different story. Makes me wonder if our lane is coming. We've been through here before, and I'm not sure what that symbol is over on the right. I'm very curious about it.
Keep right. Then exit right. Exit right. Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
How is that a red light violation? You're going to accuse me of it. I'm going all the way through it then. I didn't stop in time. Big difference.
Go straight.
Little fuckers.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right. Go straight.
Yeah, I see the left right there we got to take.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Sounds disappointed. All right, so that one is done. 214 miles total. So 4,300. So they didn't count that one? That's weird. That should have counted. It was World of Trucks. Maybe because we didn't go to a new town? I don't know. It's fucked up. Anyway, let's see what the job market has for us from Dallas. Hell, Fort Worth even. Yeah, see, 400 and something miles. I don't want that. I'm sorry, but... Okay, we'll do that. We'll go to Fort Worth. To Houston. And then we'll call it a day. Unfortunately, that first one didn't count for some reason. And it's a World of Trucks fucking run, so I don't get that. Probably drive around a little bit on our way there. Just because I see a question mark and I really want to investigate it. But we can deviate from the pickup for a little bit. Why not? We'll just make a detour, that's all. It's probably nothing anyways. All right.
Turn right.
Just wanted to see what this stupid question mark is. It's probably a fucking recruitment agency, but I really have not been discovering much of anything. First episode, we had two viewpoints and everything, and since then it's all been downhill.
Keep right. And then turn right.
It's probably what it is a recruitment thing.
Go straight.
Whatever it is, it's not letting me see it. What a fucking shit show. Oh well. Let's get to Fort Worth to pick up this run.
Keep left. Then turn left. Turn left. Keep left. Then turn left.
Yeah, we'll get there. Son of a bitch! They're everywhere today. Oh well.
Keep right. And then turn right. Turn right. Keep left. Keep right. And then exit right. Exit right.
I can imagine driving in these interstate systems and just having one wrong turn and you end up being screwed. You probably put yourself miles out of the way.
Keep left.
But I mean, we have that 287 mile we're about to pick up. It's a little higher than I like, but if it's all interstate, it won't be bad. My eyesight's starting to get really tired. I've been gaming far too long up here. And I think we're at the point where this is.
Keep right, then exit right. Exit right. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
We're just about there. I know it's stating the obvious, but what else you gonna say, really?
Go straight.
Yeah, it's nice seeing that plane land back there, up there.
Keep right, then exit right. Exit right. Keep left, then turn left. Turn left.
Make sure we frickin' stop, otherwise we're gonna get a fucking red light violation. $1,400, and it's just you don't stop in time. Over the line, they get you. Come on, you fuckers. Yeah, I think we're gonna get our arrow. Yeah. At least this town we're going to, we have not been to. City, town, whatever.
What are we waiting for?
We're waiting for a security check. Just don't let you any riffraff come into this place. What the hell?
Here we are, safe and sound.
Really? So, oh, it's this little dinky fucker.
Pedal to the metal, man.
Yep, 287. I was gonna say, shouldn't it go a little quicker? We just came through. Picking this crap up at the airport. These gates, they don't want to act like they want to open. So this is a little container.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Yeah, we curbed that because we were in the middle of our transitioning from overhead to cab. Make sure we stop. We got a blinker over there on the left. There we go. Yeah, whether this counts or not, this is the last we're doing for this episode. I was pissed that they didn't give me the first one. But it is what it is. We'll have 6 of 15 if this one counts. Otherwise, I don't know what else to do.
Keep left, then turn left.
It's the next left. That's do not enter. You don't want to go that way.
Turn left.
Weird. Just waiting for the green so we can make some green.
Keep left, then exit left. Exit left. Keep left.
All right. Let's see if we can get her up to 65 and then we'll lock it in.
Keep left.
All right, we got her locked in at 65. Oh, probably should take the directional off.
Keep left.
They're going to think it's a senior citizen driving. Which I guess if you're 50, you're considered senior, so... So after this delivery is done, well, like I said, we'll call it a day for this episode, but the next episode will be from wherever that place is. If we can get a delivery from there, we'll do that, or otherwise we'll look under That would have been nice a little sooner.
Exit right.
Kind of reminds me of Euro Truck when I was doing that. I used to miss the turns all the time because I had so many roads that were near each other, and I'd miss that. I'd end up adding so many more kilometers to my trip. We don't play that game anymore because I couldn't deal with the narrow roads and stuff.
Keep left.
Yeah, some of these roads in this new DLC are confusing, but a little bit. But got to be very much paying attention to everything. Otherwise, you will get yourself lost, which you don't want to do.
Keep left. Keep left. Then keep right. Keep right. Then exit right.
Yeah, we were whipping it in there way too fast. I kind of got nervous and slammed on the brakes because I didn't think we were going to make that round, that exit. Could have potentially rolled the truck. All right, our first way station in Texas.
Okay, let's find a new route. Keep left. Then exit left. Exit left.
Oh, it's right here. All right, we got that done.
Keep left. Then exit left. Exit left.
Yeah, see, it's a good thing I was paying attention because I almost followed those cars, which would have not been the proper place to go. was thinking there'd be rumble strips. We haven't found them. Wanted me to go that right lane, but kind of like, why? Might the lane ends or something, or? Yeah, so we would have probably, no, it would have been all right. Might as well just go over. We're going into more of a southern part of Texas this time. We've been traversing the upper part of it and not really down in the lower end of it yet. Yeah, this one's running a little longer than I like, but that's okay.
Keep left.
Where's the way station? Fucking A. That freaked me out. I thought that was the way station. Fucking A. We just had a way station. Now all of a sudden, we gotta keep doing these? Oh, there's double. No, just one. Yeah, we're under 100 miles. We almost fucking screwed up back there royally. Luckily, we were able to recognize last second that it was not the way to go. But we almost had an accident where that truck almost hit us. Let's hope that's the last way station for this episode, because 2 in 1 episode's enough. Get the rest of this done. Huntsville, another little town we've discovered. we're definitely going to have to get fuel before we do any more of these trips, deliveries, whatever. I almost forgot the place we're going. Or I pretty much had forgotten it. We'll find out soon enough. I think I know what those things are. They're picture icons, so you could probably park in front and get like a photo of a famous landmark. I think that's what that means. Like the other one was like an amusement park or something, and that one looks like a statue of some sort. Houston. So it was Houston that we're going to? I don't know.
Go straight. Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, I don't really want to pass anybody because I know we're going to have to pull off some point. And if I start driving like an idiot, we'll put ourselves in a spot where we'll not be able to get over in time. So we're just going to chill back here, since we're so close to the end of this anyhow.
Keep right, and then turn right.
This truck driver in front of me is a crackhead or something, because he doesn't seem to know what he's doing. Come on, we only got 2 miles to go.
Turn right.
That's this one here. Yep.
Turn right. Turn right.
Let's hope they give us this one. Machine parts from Fort Worth to Houston. Let's hope they count that one. Oh, okay, so it did count both of them. Okay, I see. 7 now. So good, good, good. So guys, thank you for watching. We'll try to do the same thing the next episode, where we'll try to get 2 more in one episode, and we'll see if that goes well. If it doesn't, you know what I mean, is we'll pick 1 or 2, depending. Either 1 long or 2 short ones, whatever. We'll figure it out. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.